These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Good shot for a single. Oh, that's nasty. Right into the body. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Squeeze a single there. Good running. That's an excellent throw. Umpire signals leg byes. It doesn't matter how the runs come as long as they're coming. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. That's high in the air. Gone, bowled the right length and found the edge. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. He's not going to miss out on those. That's gone high. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. He looks in good batting form. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. And there comes the celebration, and the crowd loves it. Smart bowling according to the field set. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. In the air. Well bowled, that's a jaffa. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl. Got the man. Looks like the extra pace has done the trick. Inside edge and bowled. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Good bowling. It beats him all ends up. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line with the ball. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. That's gone high. Got him. That's a loose shot by the batsman. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Up in the air. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. No ball called. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. That was in the slot. Lucky to get away with that free hit. That's high in the air. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, the slower ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. That's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Last ball coming up. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The field inside looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. This is poor fielding. They can't leak out runs like this. Fans would be disappointed. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Turned away for a single. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. Captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Came around quickly to cover the throw. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Direct hit. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Good shot for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Excellent running between the wickets. Turned away for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Very good running between the wickets. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start. Good shot for a single. These misfields can hurt the fielding team's confidence big time. The captain would definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. He's not going to miss out on those. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific four. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Up in the air. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Glorious, absolutely glorious. It looks in good batting form. Turned away for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. It'll be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good shot for a single. Captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. Turned away for a single. Came around quickly to cover the throw. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. This is poor fielding. They can't leak out runs like this. Fans would be disappointed. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Last ball coming up. Very good running between the wickets. Bullseye. What a throw. Flat and fast. You have shown some exceptional performance today. What was going on in your mind while you were in the middle?
I'm really helpful for the skipper to have so much faith in me, and it really helped me out there.